Hey guys, Eno is here for Nightingale Games, and welcome back to Hardcore! I know, I lied. In the last video I told you I was going to get it out probably the next day, but as stupid as I was, even though I said I had nothing going on, I totally forgot we had to go on a trip. It wasn't a trip to anywhere special, it was just to see my grandparents. But, what are you going to do? Okay, so just a recap of what's been happening in Hardcore since you probably forgot, and probably as did I. Okay, yeah. I have 7 gold. Yeah, that's going on. Now, just before we get started, I want to tell you that this video I'm going to be primarily talking about WWDC, the Worldwide Developer Conference that Apple holds every year. So if you don't like Apple products and you don't want to listen to them, get out. Just get out now, because you're probably going to be bored to death in this video. And because I love Apple products. I'm actually using one right now. So yeah. If you don't like them, just get out. Okay. Now, another thing. You can now hear my game audio, because the recording software I use, Screenium, now supports system audio recording. So I'm going to be doing that now. So you're going to be able to see what I'm doing in the game. Now let's start right into the WWDC talk with my favorite of the show, the new MacBook Pro. This new MacBook Pro comes with a Retina display full of over 5.18 million pixels. Yes, 5.18 million pixels. That's a lot of pixels. I forget the exact screen resolution. I think, don't hold me accountable for this, I think it's 2800 by 1200. Don't hold me accountable for that, because that's probably very wrong. But what are you gonna do? Let's see. What don't I need? Don't need you gravel. Don't need you single piece of cobblestone. So yeah, which I want one really bad, because besides the new very high resolution screen, it also starts with 8 gigs of RAM, which is twice as much what I have. Yeah, that's pretty much the major improvements. It's a lot thinner. It's almost as thin as a MacBook Air now. It doesn't have that tapered kind of design to it. It kind of just is. It kind of looks like a new current MacBook Pro, but it's thinner. The old models are still there, so you can still get the old ones. However, if you want a 17-inch, you're not gonna be able to buy it from Apple, because they don't sell the 17-inch anymore. I know it's quite sad. I know I wanted a 17-inch, but all I could afford was a 13-inch. So that's what I'm playing on right now. The new models are available for shipment now. Usually 3 to 4 days is when they're shipped. The new models will take 3 to 4 months just to ship. So if you want a computer now, like right this second, I wouldn't recommend getting this one, because, well, 3 to 4 weeks is kind of wild wait if you're not total Apple fanboy, which I am. But anyways, that's pretty much what that is. The only thing I can see bad about it is, get this, it's an Apple product. It starts at $2,100. I think it's $2,100. Sorry, I'm gonna look this up for you. I'll check this out. $2,199. I was wrong. See, you can't always trust me. Can't trust me. Yeah, don't trust me. That's pretty much all the new MacBook Pro. The MacBook Air, it still sees the same price tag of $999. The big upgrade is it's going to have a faster processor, and it's going to have a standard 4 gigs of RAM, which is twice as much as it used to have. That's pretty good. Some of the other big things from WWDC 2012. iOS 6 and macOS X Mountain Lion. iOS 6 will be bringing 3D maps and turn-by-turn navigation for the iPhone 4S and the new iPad. So I'm going to be able to take use of those, as I currently have a 4S. On the Siri now knows sports scores and movies, as well as restaurants, if you're into that. There's a lot now. Instead of just having Twitter integration, there's Facebook. Passbook is a new feature, which I'll talk about in a little while. You can now Facebook over a cellular connection instead of having to be forced by Wi-Fi, which is one of the reasons I actually jailbreak my phone, so I can use FaceTime when I'm not on a Wi-Fi network. Yeah. And all the iOS stores, like the App Store and the iBook Store and the iTunes Store, are all getting a new redesigned look. So that's very good. I'm gonna like that. Now, on to Passbook. Passbook is a feature that takes all of your kind of, like, if you have a Starbucks card and you have the Starbucks app, you can actually use that app to use at Starbucks locations. And if you have an airport, like an airplane boarding pass, you can have those on your phone. Passbook just kind of puts all those into one app instead of having it scattered between multiple apps, which is very nice, because I find myself having to use my wallet most of the time because I don't want to deal with going through different apps, and I'm just standing in line trying to pry cards on my wallet because my wallet's small and doesn't work as good as it should. That's pretty much Passbook. I mean, it's... I probably made it sound stupid, but it's really cool. I'll have links to all this in the description. It's going to be awesome. iOS 6 will be coming this fall, I think. Fall? Fall. I think so. Fall. And Mountain Lion will be releasing this summer, specifically in July, for the small price of $19.99, which is $10 cheaper than the version before it, macOS X Lion, which is I'm currently using right now. Yeah. It's going to have better iCloud integration, so it's going to have it's going to be able to store all of your documents over, and all of the other stuff over all of your devices a lot better than it does now. Because, like, whenever you open Pages, for example, it's going to have a list of all of your documents over all of your platforms instead of having to download them from iCloud.com. It's going to have messages, so you can now iMessage on your Mac, which is very nice. I'll be using that a lot. It's going to have Notification Center. And it's going to have sharing over Facebook, Twitter, Flickr, and Vimeo, if I'm saying that right. So that's good. Oops. Oh, keys in the wrong spot. It's going to have AirPlay mirroring if you have an Apple TV and Wi-Fi connection, which is very nice. Very good feature. Like it a lot. Don't need. Seconds get out. Second only get rich. It's going to have dictation, so you can use your voice to type stuff now. Yay. And it's going to have Game Center now, so you can download apps from the Mac App Store and play them with your iOS buddies for cool stuff. That's very cool if you ask me. I really like that. I'm going to be using that a lot too. And I'm pretty sure I missed a lot in that short recap of WWDC 2012. But if you get pretty much the meaning of that, I'm very excited for this new stuff. I want it very bad. Very badly. Let's see, do I have another axe? No. I don't craft a table. Okay, well, screw the wood. I'm very excited for all the new features and stuff from WWDC 2012. And no, there was no iPhone announcement, so don't be expecting a new iPhone anytime soon. Don't worry, it'll come eventually. And on a very different note, did you guys see the newest epic rap battles of history? Speaking of Apple products, it's Steve Jobs versus Bill Gates. And I gotta say, it's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, it's the funniest one I've seen. I think it's just amazing. I'll have a link to that in the description too. So, while my food is cooking, and I has my iron cooking. Oh, I have a lot of iron. There we go. While those are cooking, and I've gone through everything on my list, I'd like to remind you to please comment, rate, and subscribe to Nightingale Games. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends. It helps us get out there. And just remember that we love you guys. And without you, we would be nowhere. And I'm sorry that my absence was very long, and you probably missed me very much. I'd like to let you know that I should be back for a while. And if not, I suck. So, yeah. I said it. It's out there. I'm going to stick by that now. So, thank you guys for watching yet again. This has been E-Noise from Nightingale Games. See you next time.